Field here in Seattle, Washington.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Throwing to start the drive. Samuel, throw out wide to Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Kenneth Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 45 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Back to Walker on 1st down.
And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. It's their cornerback. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Seahawks will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense.
Derek Brown gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Gibbs straight ahead.
Fights through and now a crease.
Still going. How about this? He's to the 10.
Touchdown, Jaguars.
Jahmyr Gibbs, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we've wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Now 2nd and 3.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1. You look at this Jaguar defense.
They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? That they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they are a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays, as we just saw there.
The Seahawks at 500 now, 4-4 on the year. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got it. Out of the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they're on a 1st or 2nd seed come playoff time.
Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. 146 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. On the move to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Ben, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Now they'll change things up.
They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Jags are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense because if the offense is able to grab that one,
I don't know how he jumped that.
Jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
He'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. From 6 yards away.
And the Jaguars' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Moody good with the extra point.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also frustrates the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
I told you he's straight, just not me.
He'll get this one complete to Atwell.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up
Why
to
is
the
that?
34.
I don't know what's going on with Roger. I don't know how he's losing. That's weird.
Pretty
His team is nice, but especially with speed.
From Seattle, and it is the Seahawks
I
with the football here.
don't get that.
As they've got it with a third
Yeah,
down
he's
coming
probably
up.
the best out of everybody. But Roger still got a chance to make playoffs. He just got to lock in.
So they just need
Correct
a
snap.
yard here to pick up the first down.
Golly, I can't never get there.
Shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun. Samuel going for Metcalf on the deep.
That's not DK like he is for real life. This DK slow.
That's some good closing speed there
You're not gonna
defensively
beat me.
because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
2nd and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 95 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Oh, pick
As
six.
he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Steps away to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16.
Trying the left side with Walker.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Samuel, and Walker with it over the middle.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
So the completion good for just 3. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Samuel. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Kenneth Walker.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks
I have it for me. Well, he doesn't have, I don't think he has it.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead is now 21-14.
I was trying to switch to him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line.
Oh, I
And
couldn't.
he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Yeah, I'll be wishing this college. I would have put it perfect into there.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
The strong running. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And see, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Wheeler. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 30. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first.
Ooh, the receiver? Yeah.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. He'll look to throw. Did he get the feed down? Yes! Touchdown! A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from evening this one up.
You said Parkman table?
Moody good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
How is he doing? He's not even fast no more. How are you getting these?
DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by
DK got 93. That corner has 95.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30.
No, he did not flip. No, he did not flip and get me, bro.
Just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion.
Hey, it's my rookie anyway.
Why?
He just don't play. So that's good.
Move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense and you can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it.
He ain't got to stick different. Give me open field. See, you got it.
Timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now on first down, he'll drop
get beyond him. I'm just. Yeah, he just wait. Like, what are you doing? Literally walk off it. I'm just waiting on, like, bro, get beyond. I'm just thinking he's gonna eventually do it, and he just stayed. Like, come on, bro. They gotta make it a game. Couldn't get my kick return touchdown. Didn't get that easy, just an easy wheel route. On my mama game ass for that. Like, how, bro?
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Let's see you take this one, bro.
This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further.
Let's call
as he's tucked at the 23-yard line.
That's crazy, bro. Like, come on, man.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 2nd and 2. He finds his man, complete. It's McKinney. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. They'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. And this is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Oh, it's late as hell, man.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Jags are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So 2 quarters.
I gotta break out with my linebackers here.
Charles and I return after the break.
Yeah, my linebacker.
And we welcome you back now alongside.
That's mainly why I'm using it. Yeah.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I gotta stop copying me with the kickoffs, man. I don't know how to do it.
Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40.
Don't move.
It's all said and done.
You can tell you, I'm just going to sit.
Defensively, that was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So from Seahawk territory, now it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Back to throw here.
That was so stupid. I'm not. Dang, I was dumb as hell. It was over for school. And that receiver small.
Sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Jenkins. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first.
Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes I think...
Oh, my God. No way.
Drive killer there. And the Seahawks are going to have great field position. Just shy of midfield. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes.
My soul, bro, he played. I knew it. I knew he was going there. Oh, you lucky he tipped it. That's pick 6. Waited on that. I sat, then went.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Samuel. That is caught. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
There we go. Make up for it.
On the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Jags are going to get just past the 35. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gibbs. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup.
What?
Too far downfield. Something.
What are you doing down the field?
And that time it costs him. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man complete. That's McKinney. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. And he is going to have a Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great effort there.
with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Moody good with the extra point.
And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, partner, this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because, remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game?
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And this one complete to Simpson. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play results.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's enforced, so I don't know how this nigga not going to
guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't
just
believe
smack your quarterback with an
So when you
enforcer.
take off and run,
No problem.
you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
Walker not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Flushed out right.
Oh my! You gotta 2K, EA, whoever made this game, you gotta stop.
They certainly did a nice job.
Stop bailing people out, bro.
The play, hoping someone
Come on, man. This nigga tried me again.
But they never did.
That's ridiculous.
Butker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This
I don't
drive
think
here
it's
beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
I do not have to cheat.
That Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways.
Right back to him on first down. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
173 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. His second touchdown of the night.
And the Jaguars add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Moody good with the extra point.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And I think the ball's out.
And it looks like the defense has got it. So problems.
Eventually, I'm gonna catch you. Like, it's no way he just eating all them hits all game.
And now they lose the
He
football.
gonna fumble one time.
Things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers quickly.
They go play action here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That was stupid.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked up by
Should've thrown
Devin
it.
Smooth. And the Seahawks are right back in this football game.
Throwing to start the drive. Samuel.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get this down inside the 40 before he's finally ridden out of bounds.
It's a big play there for Seattle. 42 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Operating from the gun, Samuel. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
I thought at first he tried to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10.
Throw out wide to Walker.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd
Yeah.
and 3. Look like a pretty
If it's gone, she just ate it.
right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy on the flat.
No, they give her new food. She had food in there already.
Quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw and a good one.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Walker now on 1st and 10.
And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Operating from the gun, Samuel. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun, Samuel.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Looking to throw. Samuel. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Simpson. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1. They'll try and run Walker. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Seahawks have made it a
He held on for that.
Here in the 4th. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
So erase the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 now. Sliding out of the pocket. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Wheeler. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. And he will have a Jaguars first down, and that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And now an audible here into something else. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead.
I'm not going there. I'm going to shoot.
I'm going to use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there. The receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Don't keep it again.
Their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Huh? Do I smell it? Yeah. Yeah. You made it from scratch or something?
Big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
I wasn't paying attention to you though. I'm just being real. Keep it in the bin.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Say it again.
The Jags come up empty on 4th down.
Yeah.
And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Huh?
So they've converted their
That's
first
all I
2
got.
4th down attempts. Not there.
I got
Now they're 2
nigga.
for
What's
3.
wrong with you?
Maybe the offense coordinator expended a
I said
little
I got you.
capital on that one. You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lock it for that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
Huh?
And this one incomplete.
The remote was on the. It was on the
Just
couch.
13 seconds. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right.
Catch it, catch it, catch it. Damn, that's your breakout, you idiot. Catch the ball.
This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can
Right.
hang on, I guess the end will kind of
How do you
justify
drop
the
that?
means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
I need a pick, bro.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
They'll look to throw.
This ball intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to hang on. And on the final play, they get the turnover to seal this football game.
Yeah, I'll be BSing too much, bro.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points,
I ain't get the breakout. He chopped it.
They needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
This nigga made me wait 2 hours to play. Like, what's wrong with dog?
And it still comes down to one possession game at the end. That's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Jags,
Oh, you see that clip with Gibbs?
contenders, they moved to 8-1 now on the year.
Bro, look.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for
Yeah, house
Seattle, they are barely
I sent it. I sent the
4-5.
I sent the actual clip in the group chat.
Next week on the road.
Yeah, he was getting fucked up right now. Yeah. Going fed. This was so gay. Like, how? This was terrible. This nigga, like, what are you doing? Like, if he literally just goes up the sideline, there's nobody there. This nigga stops right there. It's retarded. Show ass. Yeah.
She needs more food, but there's some in there, but she's eating around like she's
She acting retarded.
why are you so blue that you can't eat the rest of the food and eat lower?
Good that nigga XP. Should just caught the damn pig. You dropped it for her. Dude. Might as well just do it.
Move her.
What's your cooking? 49. Duh, that's how you drop it.